Leo Cloutier is brought to you by Poster Fix.
This is Leo Cloutier with Malice to an End. We're back again with Tom Dowd, the Community Relations Director of the Boston Red Sox, and the Babe Ruth League Regional Directors, George Lally and Bob Kern. I'd like to welcome to our show also George Lally, Jr., the New England Regional Secretary, Massachusetts State Director, also from South Boston. George, how do you find the interest in Babe Ruth League baseball in the areas you've traveled?
Well, they're really fantastic, particularly mentioning what Bob mentioned earlier about New England and Massachusetts in particular. Since Tom took an interest in Babe Ruth baseball in Massachusetts, we've increased 82 teams just in this past 2 years. And I like to think that without Tom, we'd have probably gone on the decline rather than on the increase. And it's just a fantastic boost from Tom Dowd and Tom Yawkey and Dick O'Connell of the Boston Red Sox to really take the time and interest to give Babe Ruth baseball the helping hand that it does need, and hopefully that we can continue to progress in the 70s with the help of the Boston Red Sox.
George, what are some of the cities which you hit with your Babe Ruth League program throughout the New England area, some of the biggest cities?
Well, in Massachusetts, we're divided up into 4 areas, Western Mass, Springfield, Amherst, and bringing yourself into the Area 2 is the Worcester area, and Leominster, Mass, which will hold our state tournament this year in Massachusetts. Leominster really contains everything that Fenway has on a minor level, and we're looking forward to a fantastic state tournament this year. And Area 3 is composed of the Boston area, the South Shore, all the way down to the Cape Cod area. And Area 4, of course, is the North Shore. And going into Vermont, where the New England Regional Tournament will be this year, the South Burlington city will be hosting the 1970 New England Regional Tournament. And this year, we are looking forward to probably the most successful New England Regional Tournament, again, due to the help of Tom Dowd, who will be throwing out the first ball for us up there in South Burlington. Last year, the regional tournament was in Sanford, Maine, where the state director, Hal Smith, put on a fantastic tournament for us. And previous to that, we were into Nashua, New Hampshire, which held the 1968 New England Regional Tournament. And that, more or less in a nutshell, more or less composes our major cities throughout the Massachusetts and the New England area. And I would like to express the thanks of New England as well as Massachusetts for the time and effort that you have, so generously given to us here today to help Babe Ruth baseball in New England.
Thank you very much, George. Whatever time I've donated, and if any way I've ever been of any assistance, it certainly is from the heart, because I know that this is a great project. The Red Sox and Tom Dowd have spent so much time for the betterment and the advancement of Babe Ruth League baseball, and I think fellows like yourself, George Lally and Bob Kern, is what baseball needs to keep it the national pastime what it is. And I want to thank all three of you very much for being my guest here today, and I want to wish all three of you worlds of luck in your program for Babe Ruth League baseball, and always feel that I'm in the bullpen or on the bench ready to step in if you need me. Thank you very much, Tom Dowd.
Thanks very much, and God bless you, Leo.
Thank you. Thank you very much, George Lally.
Thank you, Leo.
And thank you very much, Bob Kern.
Thank you, Leo.
This was an interview with Tom Dowd, the Community Relations Director for the Boston Red Sox, George Lally and Bob Kern, Babe Ruth League officials for the regional district, the regional area in New England. And this brings us to the end with Malice to an End for today. Until tomorrow at this same time from Fenway Park, Leo Cloutier. Good day.
To learn more about Leo Cloutier's sports world, go to leocloutier.com. Leo Cloutier is brought to you by Poster Fix, where we bring your vintage posters back to life.